All right, guys. We went on a walkthrough for a two-property package deal here in Northern California, and we walked through it with the seller. We had a lot of questions to ask him because we were probing him and trying to figure out what the motivation was on wanting to sell, and it was pretty easy to see that why he would want to sell the house. His son was living in the house and not taking very good care of the property. So let's listen in. So we're just walking inside the property, or walking towards inside the property because we've seen the back.
Wow. His name's
So that's the front of the property. Electric looked good.
Okay.
And then we walked inside the property and we saw what we
Okay.
couldn't believe was, his son and I suppose his son's girlfriend, just smoking whatever they were inside the house. And as you can see, the house is god-awfully needs a lot of work. But, this is part of the job. This is the type of houses that we look for. You're not going to find typically any kind of realtor looking at properties like this. They wouldn't step foot in it. But this is a walkthrough, normal. Every time you look at a property that needs a lot of work, this is the type of properties that you're looking for. This is a prime example of what kind of property you'd want to get. Me and my partner were just disgusted. We're like, oh gosh, this is how they live.
Here's the kitchen.
You can see that some of the
Kitchen. There's power here.
some of it might be salvageable because of that wood. That wood looks, especially on the walls and the cabinets. You can see that room right there. It looks, fine. It doesn't look like it's too bad. Just needs a lot of trashing out, a lot of repainting, and definitely gonna have to add some drywall to that, flooring, all of that stuff. So here we are walking through the back. Sellers showing us the extra room.
Call me when you're done.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Yeah, here, we'll go around this way. So,
Okay, this is the one you're talking about.
yeah, we can look at it. I mean, we'll go in the backyard here if you want.
Through. He has a lot of acres, so there's a lot of room for some maybe adding an extra unit in the back.
What year was that?
1960.
Huh. What high school did you go to?
Shasta.
I mean, this
Me too.
house
Graduated
needs
in
some work, but
65.
it can definitely be taken care
Drafted in
of
67.
and redone if you're
Vietnam in 68.
up for that kind of task.
Huh?
There's floor joist right there. I mean, I had the stuff to get this floor back in. This is where I think I told you this was
Over here talking
the
to him
bathroom
about
at one time. So
Yeah.
But
And is that city or is that septic?
not septic. That's
Septic.
Okay.
used to go out there, out in that other yard. And a person just has to put a new bathroom in here and put plumbing under here over to the tie-in to the, everything all back together.
Yeah.
See, there's a door through between these, and I was actually gonna try to get another bedroom out of this area right here.
So this goes to another side of the house right here.
What's that?
So this is another side of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even see this hardly from where we were.
The original house,
I didn't know you can get in.
my dad put this in. The original house was, this was a brick
The house
patio.
had
You see the bricks
extra
down
rooms.
there.
It had an extra adjoining side of the house. So I think some of it was unpermitted, but it added additional, I think a couple hundred more square footage to the house.
Years ago, my daughter lived here. It wasn't this yeah, so.
Pool needed a lot of work. He said it was going to be. It was fixed up 2 years ago. We'll see what happens. But all in all, this property just needed a lot of work, and we are still in negotiation with him. This is a property that we are going to take down here soon. It's just going to take, some finessing on how much work and letting him understand how much work. The motivation was that the city is coming down on him because he hasn't taken care of the property in almost 15 years, and the son is probably running some kind of operation in there, and it is not a good look for the neighborhood. So the city's telling him if he doesn't sell within September 17th, or it doesn't do anything about the house within September something, 17th or 18th, he's going to have to, he'll be fined every day. $2,000 is what they said until he figures out what he needs to do with the house. It's a very unfortunate and sad situation that this man has to go through, and it seems like there's nobody that wants to help him. So we can be the people that can help these type of sellers by either giving them a way for them to work with us by seller financing the property, or them selling it to us as a wholesale deal. So I am getting this properties at around 50% of ARV, and that's because of the massive amount of work that needs to be done with that house. The seller is more than understanding, and we already negotiated to a price where we can agree on, but he just wants to make sure that he's ready to sign with us because he has a couple other things. We're also letting him move some of his belongings. He has a lot of tractor materials, a lot of tractors, and some metals and things like that he has to move out of the property. So we're giving him, that time while we go and fix the property. The other thing is we're letting the son move out of the house as a cash for keys kind of deal. So we're giving the son money. A lot of people don't want to do that, but we have, in these situations, if we're getting it at a good price, it is more than worth it of giving the tenants money for them to move out, as opposed to taking legal measures and trying to get them out through the whole legal process. It's not as easy as it sounds. All in all, this property is going to cash flow well. This is one of the properties that we looked at. There is another property that we did look at first, and it needs a lot of work. So if you want to know more about this kind of wholesaling and what the real situation is with working with sellers, follow me at DerekTorc on Instagram, or you can look me up at DerekTorculus on Facebook. I am posting practically every